1230 and FM 93.3 KTRF and online at trfradio.com. And welcome to Thursday. It's Hometown Heroes. Mark Allen's Hometown Heroes brought to you by PCAM Electric, Ace Rental, Roxbury Truck Repair by Marco, and Quick Print. And joining us on our Hometown Heroes today is Jamie Bakken. Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining us. We've been talking on Hometown Heroes with a variety of people. And the reason we're bringing Jamie in today is we're going to talk a little bit about Peter Engelstad Pioneer Village. Is it Peter or Petter Engelstad?
I always say Petter, and it really helps us with our marketing because our Facebook page is spelled Petter, so it's P-E-D-E-R. So, yep.
Petter Engelstad Pioneer Village. And you became the director.
Yep. This is I'm starting my third season.
Is it already?
So, yeah. Yep.
Man.
I just finished the second one, and so I was hired October 1st, 3 years ago. So,
Time
yes.
flies, doesn't it?
It sure does.
And you've taken it to a new level. And that's one of the reasons we want to talk. But before we get to the actual village itself, let's find out a little bit about Jamie. Talk about your background.
Well, first of all, I am married to Ryan Bakken, who happens to be the birthday boy today. So happy birthday, Ryan. We own Budget downtown. So I'm born and raised here in Thief River as well as Ryan. We have two daughters, Andrea, who is a 6th grader. I know, a middle schooler, and Karina, who is a 4th grader. So she's having a great time with her last couple years here at Challenger too. This is my 18th year at Challenger Elementary School. So I went to school at Northland first, of course, because I love Northland. And then I went to MSU Moorhead and got my degree in elementary education. I student taught in England, so that was really fun.
England?
Yep. I
Wow.
traveled around Europe for about a month afterwards and learned a lot, and it was very exciting.
An experience you'd probably never trade for anything, right?
Definitely not. So for Andrea, it's a few years away, but she'll get to go to Europe. That's her graduation gift. So we're going to redo that trip, and we'll bring Karina with too, of course. So that'll be fun. And then after I was hired, I was broke because I just spent all my money traveling around Europe, and I got my job at Challenger Elementary School. And so Patrick Morelt's the principal there. I was his very first hire. And I applied for a part-time position, and he goes, what about full-time? What about media? And I'm like, what's that? He goes, you get to work with everyone in the building. So I teach 920 kids every single week. So Mondays I have 250 kiddos that I get to teach, and then it goes down from there, 225 and then 150 the rest of the week each day. So yeah, and then Avis and Bill were finishing up at Pioneer Village, and they said, we can't find a director. And I'm like, wow, it's pretty busy. But they said, oh, it's only an hour every day in the summer. It's no big deal. There's wonderful staff. You can do it. And I was like, okay, I'm guessing it's a little more than an hour a day. But yeah, I think that could be really fun. And so how I got involved with Pioneer Village was 17 years ago. I wanted to borrow 5 artifacts for my students at Challengers, just something that they had never seen before. And Carol Boogie was the director then. And she said, oh, I'll let you borrow these, but you have to bring every single 5th grader here for next year. So it just went from there. So I've been bringing 150 5th graders there every single year for 17 years. So
that's cool. That's cool. So that's how you got your
my niche with Pioneer Village. Yes.
And what was one of the things that you enjoyed so much about Petter Engelstad Pioneer Village that made you want to come back more and more?
You know, I just when I'd go there with the students, I would just look around and I'm like, this is so cool. And I've traveled a lot. I've been to Europe, Australia, Asia, and I just have never seen a place quite like Pioneer Village in all my travels. I mean, we go to Medora different times, and it's really cute. But Pioneer Village, just it's more close, I suppose, to home. So because I grew up here, and I just feel like it's just a place that's so unique. Even Bonanzaville, it's not the same as what we have here in Thief River.
There's so much history here, isn't there?
And the thing that Carol really did when she was setting things up is she made it so that people could touch. It was I think it's Matt Langland. He couldn't see very well, and he volunteered there very well, and he could touch the items. And so that was really important when Carol set everything up, was that things weren't behind glass. I just went up to the Manitoba Museum. It was wonderful, but almost everything's behind glass.
Right. Whereas here, everything's not.
Here we can touch it. Yeah. And that can be a problem because things can deteriorate. But I think that as a mother, as an educator, it's really important that kids can actually see it. We can let them lift things up. It's not don't touch, have to be quiet, so it's really more of a fun experience for them where it's very interactive. So
Jamie Bakken is our guest on our Hometown Heroes. We're going to talk a little bit more about her work at Pioneer Village in just a moment. I want to let you know electricity is essential to your daily life. You knew that, but you might not know the dedication and ingenuity that makes it possible. PCAM Electric works hard so the lights turn on and stay on in your home each morning so schools and businesses can thrive. So the modern conveniences we take for granted are there without a second thought. Electricity empowers you, and PCAM Electric Co-op in Warren works hard to ensure it's there each and every day. Dream big, be powerful with PCAM Electric. Ace Rental for all your rental needs. Give Tommy a call, 681-5862 for Ace Rental. Roxbury Truck Repair, from the truck shop to truck and trailer maintenance and repair. It's Roxbury Truck Repair. Also, Marco Communication Tools, copiers, IT services, and maintenance. It's Marco. Check them out, marconet.com. And QuickPrint of Thief River Falls for all your printing needs. Think QuickPrint. Jamie Bakken, our guest on Hometown Heroes. The director at Petter Engelstad Pioneer Village. What is the biggest challenge at Pioneer Village each summer?
The weather. If I could know when it's actually going to be nice out, it would help me out so much. So we just had our scare event. The first year that I had it, it was 70 degrees. It was beautiful. We had 640 people come. Last week on Wednesday, it snowed. And so it's okay, are we going to just tell everyone wear snow boots? So luckily by Friday night, the rain came, and so most of the snow was melted. And we did have 50 people come on Friday. It was pretty chilly. I was wearing all my winter gear. So, being in Minnesota, you just know it could be warm one day and cold the next.
Gotta dress for it.
Yeah, but that's probably my largest challenge. 2 summers ago, we had 6 weeks of a drought. The day of my outdoor concert in September, it poured down rain. It was are you kidding me? So Sapphire Brown, or Sapphire Walker now, was our singer. And so she moved herself inside, and we still did the concert. But so that's probably my largest challenge. Is
one of the biggest things you've done as director is you've increased the usage. You've got more people there, kids there, more activities there. Was that one of your goals?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I was going through education, I was saying I went to MSU Moorhead for elementary education. Then I got my degree as information media at St. Cloud State. And then I also got my administrative license at MSU Moorhead. So that was kind of perfect, having the principal license and having all that education for being a director. So I think that just went really well with what I'm doing. And so, of course, being with an education, I want to connect children to whatever I'm doing. So that's with Pioneer Village. I'm how do we get more kids here? How do we get them excited? And you don't just want kids. You want their parents. You want grandparents. You want to connect it across the ages. So, when I had my interview, I just told them, yes, I want to have lots of events there. So, and I'm constantly evolving. This year, we're going to have Lumberjack Day instead of our threshing bee. So we have this really cool saw. It's this enormous saw. I've never seen it working. It's powered with a tractor. And so we're going to get that going this summer, and we're going to have actual Lumberjack Day.
If you're going to have Lumberjack Day, you should have Marty Collins there with his lumberjack hat on.
I really should,
He would make a perfect looking... I don't know if he can actually work it, but I know he would look like a good lumberjack.
Yeah, I think I should definitely have Marty come in and do that. That would be super fun.
Okay, one more thing before I let you go, running out of time here. But if you had one or two places in the village that you would bring somebody, one of your favorite places or one of the best places to learn something about, where would you bring them?
Well, I would definitely bring them into the Hamry House. The purple Victorian Hamry House is absolutely beautiful, and you can see how technology has changed over time. I mean, we have a phonograph in there. We have the old black and white TV. It's so elegant and beautiful, and that's where a ton of Thief River Falls history happened. L.B. Hart spent his very first night in Thief River Falls upstairs in one of the rooms. So I just think that is one of my very favorite places, and it's just so elegant and beautiful the way it's set up.
There's a lot to see there too, isn't
yes.
it?
And then, of course, our church, we just completely fixed the stained glass. We fixed the door. We just repainted it. The roof is brand new. So our church is looking really nice right now too. So I definitely invite people in there. And we sometimes have church services in there and different singers and such as well.
You've done some wonderful things there, and you've got a very busy place. Now, generally it's open, Memorial Day to Labor Day, kind of for the public, basically, every day?
But I do it by appointments as well. So we've had class reunions, a wedding, wedding. We just had an outdoor wedding. We have birthday parties, laser tag, and now we're doing Pioneer birthday parties as well. We had a little Laura Ingalls Wilder theme, and it was amazing.
So they can always get a hold of you?
Yes, yep. They can get a hold of me at 218-681-5767. But the best way is Facebook. If they can go to our Facebook page and message us, I can get that message right away.
Awesome.
Because we're off season right now. So otherwise, I won't get back to you for a week.
Continued success for you, Jamie.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being on the show today.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. Have a great day.